Following years of intense debate and economic hardship, the Greek government terminates its membership in the Eurozone in 2016. European and global markets brace for impact. However, fears of economic contagion prove unnecessary. After Athens restructures its debt repayment terms and devalues the newly recreated drachma, the country surprises pundits and markets alike and returns to growth by mid-2017. The Grexit liberates the EU and its institutions. For the first time in nearly a decade, EU leaders are able to move beyond a crisis footing and instead focus on new growth opportunities. The top priority is clear: the creation of a fiscal union across the Eurozone. This initiative is coupled with concerted economic reform efforts across Europe to increase liberalization and improve labor market flexibility. Furthermore, efforts to build a unified cross-border digital single market spur e-commerce and growth in technology and innovation clusters on the continent. Business stability and confidence soar. European immigration politics are shaken up by these economic and policy developments. After years of creeping support for anti-EU and nationalist parties, spurred by the atmosphere of uncertainty and lost confidence in institutions, support for these fringe groups evaporates. Now, young Europeans across the continent unite in taking action to improve understanding and integration with immigrant communities. Their volunteerism is backed by increased investment in integration programs by member country governments. These developments inspire the EU to take a leadership role in providing international development aid to conflict zones in the Middle East and North Africa. While this forward engagement ultimately slows the overall rates of immigration to Europe, funding is also increased for education, training and integration programs, increasing workforce placement and productivity of arriving refugees. The European economy receives an additional boost with adoption of the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership trade deal with the United States in 2018. The agreement not only improves growth, but also creates a more clearly defined transatlantic regulatory environment. Foreign investment into the EU grows as its business environment improves, bolstered by greater coordination and simplification of rules and regulations. In this growth environment, consumer spending increases and young Europeans make up for lost time by buying their first automobiles and first homes. At long last, the region experiences restored momentum. Economic output rises steadily before plateauing at 3.2% in 2023. Citizens, young and old, centre and periphery, retain a strong sense of purpose and identity. EU institutions themselves are enlivened by the progress they have helped bring to fruition. With the European economy rebounding and youth unemployment decreasing, the EU experiences a renaissance as it marks its 30th anniversary.